fast I can fucking romanticize people. I really can't stand how much I romanticize other people. Can't stand it.
Hey people, welcome and welcome back to the channel. So in our today's video we are talking about attachment and romanticizing every man you meet or you know. First, let us know the meaning of attaching and romanticizing. This refers to a tendency that you quickly form strong emotional connection with men you have just met. We might start to fantasize about a future together, imagining what our relationship will be like, and even start to feel a strong sense of attachment or ownership over the person. So kindly watch this woman as well as the stitches, and I'll be back soon.
I feel so fucking dumb. I feel so fucking dumb right now. And I'm mad that I feel dumb. Like I just don't know how to take what I'm feeling right now well. I deleted Bumble, first of all. That's not why I'm crying. Oh. Fuck, this is why I feel dumb. I knew that there was no way I was gonna see that person I went on a great date with again. But for some fucking reason, for the past few days, I've had it in my head. I was like, but it would be really nice to. Why am I thinking about him so much often lately? Like, is there a reason? And then fucking my head. Like, I hate that my mind does this. I really do. I hate how fast I can fucking romanticize people. I really can't stand how much I romanticize other people. Can't stand it. I can't stand it. I actually wish I was fucking cold-hearted fucking ass bitch. Like, The reason why I'm sad is because I was so nervous to text him. I haven't texted him since we stopped talking. And I just felt like saying hi. And then he replied right away. Like, and when people reply to me right away, for some reason, it makes me feel like, shit, they don't really want to talk to me. Like, I instantly felt that. As soon as I got his message, I was like, I feel like this is not going to go anywhere. And then I ended up saying, like, because we were just like, hey, how are you? And then I ended up saying, like, would you be open to talking casually with me? Because it's really nice to know there's another adventurous person out there. But he met someone when he got back. And things are actually really good for him. So he doesn't want to jeopardize it. And I was like, I said thank you for the fast replies and that I'm genuinely happy for him because I really am. And then this part is why I'm crying, like, because I feel like it happens to me every fucking time. But he was like, I do think that meeting you was a catalyst in opening up my heart so I could meet her. I'm really grateful I met you. And I wish you the best of luck. And he said he's really happy that he met me because he thinks it was a catalyst to him being able to be how he is for the relationship that he's in. And a part of me is really glad he told me that, like, genuinely, because I want to see it the same way. I think what breaks my heart a little is just the fact of how fast I started to romanticize after a couple days, like, just recently. Because when he left, I knew I wanted this to be, like, a detached thing. Like, I wanted to keep him as, you know, a creative inspiration for me. I wanted just that. Like, I was like, you know, that was great. That was a great experience. But I think, if I'm being honest, I haven't been on a date since then. And it's not because I don't want to. It's because there's just no one who has given me the same. Everybody still talks about themselves on Bumble. Everybody only wants one-night stands on Bumble. And it's just, I guess after meeting him, I was really hoping I would just meet more people who gave me, like, genuine interest. And I definitely don't want to think there's no one else like that out there. I don't want to think that. But I'm definitely really tired about trying now. Like, I'm so tired of trying for it. I feel so closed off about it. I'm so tired about feeling second choice. I think I'm taking it harder because that was actually the last answer I was expecting. But at least he told me right away. I'm grateful. I just feel like a fucking idiot. I feel like a fucking idiot for getting excited the past day, getting ready to fucking text him, and I just feel so fucking stupid. And I can't let go of that. Like, I can't let go of how stupid I feel. Like, why did I even think, like, he was open to it? Why did I think he was not gonna find someone? Like, oh my god, I feel fucking crushed and stupid. I really do. I hate how fast I can fucking romanticize people.
Welcome to limerence, baby. So limerence is just a deep infatuation with somebody in a very short amount of time without really knowing them. And the problem is that it feels like love. And so when that limerent optic doesn't work out, which oftentimes it doesn't, because when you're obsessed with someone, very rarely are you actually connecting with them, then of course it's hell in a handbasket. But what's actually happening here is it's just your brain braining. When you're in limerence, your cortisol is spiking and your dopamine is dropping. And when your dopamine drops below baseline, you will do anything, well, your brain will naturally to survive in order to replenish that dopamine. That includes being obsessive about somebody else because it's constantly giving you that fix. Remember, dopamine is a reward drug, so you get that in anticipation of, mixed with your nervous system. When you're dysregulated and you're starting to fantasize and idealize, oftentimes what's happening is you're more so in your amygdala than you are in the prefrontal cortex, and your nervous system is dysregulated. And when you're dysregulated, you're often perceiving that there is a threat, and this is your safety. That person that you have is what's going to keep you safe, and they're what's going to save you. And usually that comes from childhood core beliefs and childhood traumas and wounds. And what broke my heart about this video, she kept saying, I hate this about myself. I hate this. And the more that you hate, shame, and blame yourself for having these natural parts of being a human, the further away from healing you actually are. What's important here is to start to look at how old do I feel when I'm having this intense reaction to somebody I literally don't know? Do I feel like the adult or do I feel like a child? Regulate your nervous system. Come back to the present moment. And remember, this isn't your caregivers. These are random people you're meeting.
I'm so tired of trying for it. I feel so closed off about it.
I feel like this is for my girlies that anxiously attach or ever find themselves in limerence. Or even if you just feel like, simply put, that you are someone that really, really is in love with love and want love really bad. Sadly, I feel like that we do not heal those things within us and stop dating with those type of mindsets around limerence, anxiously attaching and things like that until we get hurt bad enough and we just get tired. Because you can watch all the TikTok videos, read all the books, do all the things that it says, to do to not end up like that and end up that heartbroken and whatnot. You can do all those things. But until you make up in your mind that you're tired and you're going to do something different, nothing will change. And I feel like it's in that moment when you are just tired and you are ready to give up and you are afraid to put yourself out there again, afraid to try again. I feel like that's the point you need to be at so that you're not going out on dates, romanticizing every man you meet. You're not getting super excited. You're having a bit more caution. And not only that, you are detached in the beginning, because in the beginning, when you're dating someone, you should not be attaching to them, whether anxiously or securely. You don't know them yet. They have not earned your trust yet. So why are you attaching to them? But when you are afraid of getting your heart broken, or you know what happens if you move too fast, or if you attach too quickly, you know what happens, and you now know that you'd rather just see it out and let him show you who he is and just let that work itself out, you're not going to be so quick to get all in. And so I feel like that's just the thing you need to slow you down. Because I'm going to tell you something, and this may hurt to hear a little bit, but it's said with love. And it's also because I've been that girl. I get it. But sometimes we can run men off when we have that type of aura, when we are attaching too quickly, getting too excited, or we are in limerence with them. The good guys with good intentions can sense that, and that will make them kind of hesitant to want to get to know you and to move in closer to you because they're feeling smothered, or they're feeling like that you're hanging on their every word and that you are going to be clinky. They fear that. Because I truly believe that I have ran some guys off when I was dating. Some good guys ran them off because I was just too anxiously attached and doing too much too soon. And so once you just relax a little and you have your guard up just a little bit and you are detached in the beginning, all these are good things. It doesn't mean you don't like the guy that you're seeing. It just means that you are just knowing in your head that there's a chance this can't go right. So I'd rather remain detached and get to know them before I put my all into them.
After listening to her story as well as the stitches, kindly leave a message in the comment section below. Because why do we tend to attach and romanticize every man we meet? For some of us, it might be a deep-seated fear of being alone or a desire for validation and love. Others, it might be a result of past trauma or lack of self-worth. Whatever the reason is, it's important to recognize the pattern of behavior can be damaging to our mental health and well-being. Just like she is crying, it is so sad. When we attach and dramatize every man we meet, we can set ourselves up for disappointment, heartbreak, even emotional trauma. We might become overly invested in the relationship, lose ourselves in the process, and struggle to let go when things don't go out, just like she is failing to let go, knowing the fact that they'll never meet with the person. So to help ourselves up, how can we break the cycle of attaching and romanticizing every man we meet? First, we need to recognize the pattern and acknowledge the underlying reasons of our behavior. Second, we need to practice self-reflection, self-care, and self-love. Thirdly, we need to set health boundaries and prioritize our own needs and desires. It's nothing like being selfish. Every person needs to prioritize their well-being, mental health, and self-love. Thank you everyone for watching. Please remember, it's essential to prioritize your own emotional and mental well-being. Take time to reflect on your patterns and behavior. Don't be afraid to seek help and support. Thank you so much for being part of this conversation. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. See you in the next video and stay safe.